Alrighty, today is Monday, December 5th at 5:38 p.m. I am currently sitting in my van and waiting for Tala to finish up her cello lesson. So I decided while I was waiting for some calls to come in for work, I would unload these videos from my phone and get this video made. An exciting week, I would say. I'm a little under the weather, so my voice is quite raspy and low, but I feel fine. Maybe get a little tired easily, but yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, that there was a PR. I think that was 170 pounds on the power clean. Or this is it here, 170 here. Oh man, those are tough. I don't know how people do 225 and higher weights. That's just unreal. It's unreal. But getting stronger in them, that's for sure. I guess when I was doing 155, I thought that was hard. So now I guess they're getting easier. And I'm jumping pretty darn good as of recent. Definitely on Saturday, I was feeling springy, bouncy. Went out for the rim. Didn't record it on the first try, but just soared. Felt like I soared above the rim and got it really easily. Again, it's a 9'11" rim, but you know, what's another inch when you're soaring above the rim? Like, I would say probably my easiest grab, and not a huge approach either. It's just more of like a little bit beyond the foul line approach. And I was kind of coming straight on. But anyway, yeah, it was good. Here I'm doing 5x5 with, what's that? I think it was 100 and... I think it was 115, or I think it was 115, I can't remember now. Did these RDLs, double leg. These really stretch out the hamstrings. I remember watching a kid in high school do these a lot, and I've done them before too. You just kind of forget about some exercises, and as you go back to them, you're like, oh, yeah, this is why I did these. This is why people do them. Because they're good. The single leg ones are good too. I just find it really hard on my left leg because of the piriformis. Yeah, I've got piriformis syndrome apparently, which is why I've also may have or do have plantar fasciitis. Maybe they're connected. But yeah, it's the pain is there most days. Like one day it might not be as painful as the next. On my plantar, on my left foot for the fasciitis. I try to stretch every day. Did this morning. I try to work out, and just I've been talking to the doctor on Thursday. I don't know what the doctor's gonna say. I'm gonna ask for an orthotic. I don't know if that's gonna help any because I feel like it's originating up into my piriformis. So when I play basketball and stuff like that, then it just kind of re-aggravates it. Anyway, food has been on point for the most part. Um, again, there's some things that I don't record. May have like veggies. What do they call those veggie chips? Um, Veggie straws, like things like that. If I don't have a whole lot of them, I don't snap a picture. But just know that I have things like that once in a while. But for the most part, I do stick to what is pictured here. The weekends are a little more sus, especially Sunday dinner. I might have more of one thing. If I like, for instance, this past Sunday, yesterday, I had there was a really good soup. Um, it was like a rice chicken. It was like a chicken noodle soup, or no, it was like a chicken rice soup, but it was so dang good. So I had a couple of those, and I just pictured one on my plate. But anyway, so for the most part, I'm doing pretty good for diet. Those are fish bites. I got a bunch of fish that needs to be eaten up. This was not a PR, but 490. Oh, sorry, no. I didn't go heavy, heavy. This is actually the heaviest I went. I went for reps on this weight. This is 405, so that's my third rep. I think I did four or five. Yeah, just four. I think I could have got five. Well, yeah, I think I could have got more, but probably one more. And then I went into these, what are they called? The slow squats. I forget what they're called. Tempo squats. Try to count to 4 or 5 on the way down and just explode up. I can really feel this in my front lower core, almost like where you need to generate power from. And it was lightweight for sure, but I just wanted to try them. Because I see other people doing them back squat, but my back squat is just kind of sucky. So I feel like my front squat is stronger, kind of. So I decided to just try that. I think I'll just progressively overload those. I'm on my deload week now, so next week I'll do them again with 35s and then 45s on the following week and see how that goes. But I'd like to move up weight after this deload. I'd like to go for 495 or 500. Maybe just put on another 10 pounds, see if I can get that 500. My highest I think was 510, and I think 500, 510 is probably heavy enough. Just start doing 4 or 5 for reps. I think that was actually, it's hard to say really all these things that I'm doing, but it feels like that was a nice stimulus. It was heavy, but I could move it fast and explosively. So I feel like that could be a really good stimulus for my body to adapt to. So 315, I can move that really fast on a box squat, on that height. So it's like I can almost, yeah, I can jump with it. Not very high, but it's not dangerous, but it could be semi-dangerous actually jumping with that much weight. So maybe going, heavier, either 405 or 385, in that range, and just going for, I don't know, maybe a 5x5, or kind of moving it more explosively like that. um, Anyway, some straight-legged jumps here on red and green. I could get that pretty easy. Um, Definitely cannot get red and blue straight, like a straight-legged jump. But jumping onto the red blue is easy. Um, it seems like, yeah, my foot, my left foot, the fasciitis does kind of flare up a little bit during this after the session. You know, obviously, been if I'm jumping around on it a lot, but I need to get the jumps in order to, to. I wonder. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was like a hoop there. Then I could like actually dunk. At maybe 9'3" or 4 or 5 or something like that in between. That would be really fun, actually. My dream is to have a gym where I can train kids for free. I want to train kids for free, and they actually, the ideal would be that they are sponsored. Maybe not they get paid, but maybe at a certain level they get paid, like 18 and above. But like in high school, maybe they don't get paid, but they get like free shoes, free gear, stuff like that, you know, um, to rep the company. I don't care to. I don't. Just a sec here. Hello, David speaking. All right. It is Tuesday, December 6th at 10:49 a.m. I got interrupted by a call, and that turned into a sale. So that was a good call to take. Anyway, um, yeah. As I was kind of saying earlier, I really do want to train. There's a lot of talent here in Nova Scotia for volleyball and basketball, but the level of athleticism, like people being able to, like shorter kids being able to jump and dunk, you don't see a lot. That's and you saw that in Ontario um, when I was growing up. Could have been genetics, could have been just sheer amount of kids. There's just more people, so more of a chance that you're going to find someone who just has natural freak athletic ability. But I do feel like, when I was growing up, um, Jeremy and I, we would train every off season, just trying to get our vertical up. We do every program, mainly the jump soles. We did air alert, and we tried to increase the vert. So yeah, I would like to do that here. I would like kids to not have to pay, honestly. But I don't know if there's a model for that. I don't know if it's being done in the States somewhere, maybe, some kind of business model where kids have to qualify to be trained and to make a team. They don't pay, but they might get like I was saying, like sponsorships and things like that for shoes and other things, so that this company would provide. Um, that's kind of my dream and hope, is to figure out how to get that done. Because now that I know a lot of the kids around here and my own kids that are into volleyball, and that I do train, and oh, by the way, here's some milestone stuff here. I mean, I've done this before, pretty recently too, but it was just kind of cool to get on video, and it actually felt really good. Like I was jumping really good that day. Decided to give it a go with the actual ball, and really got to get that right. You know, you got to get the toss right. You got to get it perfect, like a perfect toss. And so it's just, I think that's just gonna take some low rim dunking. Like maybe if I lowered it like 3 inches, that was 911. So 910 and 998 ish, 98 ish. The 9.6 rim at the park would be perfect. I bet I could yam that now. Back in the day, I was struggling to get two-hand hang on that. I'm sure I can just crank that now. So I'd love to try that. That's the rim at the park is 9'6", so could have some fun on that one. Anyway, that's pretty much the video. This is Sunday's dinner. And
we did it. That's right.
This week passed last week, but this video here is of us winning. We went undefeated in our division. There's about 5 or 6 teams or something that we played, and this was against Ellenville in the finals. We got our banner there, and I'll let it roll out. All right, peace out.
That's how we do it.